Darko. I'm going to go through your course demo here for 13U, 15U, amateurs, and masters. Obstacle number 1, skate park. Clear. Obstacle number 2, just the rings. Clear. Obstacle number 3, crosswalk. Clear. Obstacle number 5, Sertoma Park. Clear. Obstacle number 6, stargazing. Clear. Obstacle number 7, timber.
6, obstacle 6.
This is 6, timber. Clear. Obstacle number 7, base jump. Clear. Obstacle number 8, the ocean dive. Clear. Obstacle number 9.
Just keep going. Just go. Deadliest catch.
Deadliest catch.
There we go.
There we go. Clear. Obstacle number 10, coral crawl.
There we go.
Clear. All right, guys, there's your course demo.
All right, guys, that was Coach Zargo with your course demo. We're going to cover the rules for every obstacle. Every obstacle starts with a point A, and it's going to end to a point B. First obstacle, so you're going to start on this square. Time will start once you touch the ramp, okay? Your point B is the vault box all the way over there. You're allowed the whole ramp. You're only allowed the silver bar on this one. You're allowed the top of the vault box here. Silver bar again. You're only allowed the top of this square. You're allowed that silver bar, and those silver bars, and these 2 silver bars as well to get to point B, the vault box. Hands and feet obstacle, everywhere where you need to. Point B turns into point A for obstacle number 2. All you're allowed pretty easy, all the rings to get to point B on the 2 18-inch boxes. Pay attention. You're only allowed the rings. You are not allowed any of these bars to get to the box, okay? Incidental touching will be a warning, but if you use it to progress forward, it will be a fail, okay? Point B is point A for obstacle number 3. You are allowed this striped truss to get to the bullseye, okay? But only for the 3rd obstacle. You are not allowed this truss to save yourself when you're on the rings in the previous obstacle. You can only engage it to move forward on the bullseye. From there, you're allowed all of the bullseye, all of the 2 fidget spinners, and all of the rest of the 2 bullseyes to get to point B, which is the 24-inch box right over there. This post is not in play though, okay? Incidental will be a warning, second one will be a fail. Okay. Point B turns into point A for the next one. You are allowed all 3 maker's crafts to get to point B, which is the post at the end. You are allowed every portion of it, not just the specials. You're allowed the fins too as well. The slider will be set up top too. You are also allowed all of it as well. You don't have to use only the specials. You're allowed the fins. Next obstacle, point B turns to point A again. You're allowed all the posts to get to the rope. The rope will be draped over the path so you don't have to reach it as far. From there, you can swing out. You're allowed that mini star, however you want to grab it. You're allowed that moon, and you are allowed the hole. If you saw Coach Zarko, he put his thumb in there. You are allowed that as well, if needed. To get to this post, to this post, to this post, and point B is the concrete.
Awesome.
For stargazing. Next obstacle. Remember, anytime you touch the carpet floor, it is an automatic fail. So be aware when you land here and you go progress forward, you are not allowed any carpet. But you are allowed the 6-inch box, this 6-inch box. You are allowed all of the white pipe to get to the 18-inch box, which is also your halfway points too as well. I forgot to mention the halfway points in the beginning, so we'll cover that really quickly again. Halfway for the first obstacle is the silver bar. Halfway for the rings is the 5th or the 4th ring.
4th ring.
Halfway for the fidgets is the 2nd one.
2nd fidget
Halfway
spinner.
For the next obstacle is touching the 3rd maker's craft. Halfway for the stars is using just the first star, touching it in some capacity for the first ones.
Awesome.
But from here, from this box, you're allowed these 3 rollers to get to point B, which are the 2 cloud mats.
Yep.
From there, point B turns point A. You're allowed this 24-inch box. You are allowed this post if you do need it too as well. Okay. You're allowed that trapeze bar. You're allowed all of the rungs of the ladder only. Okay. You're not allowed the trusses. Okay?
Question: are you allowed this post pad right here?
Not allowed that post at all.
Not allowed that post pad.
From there, you're climbing over the ladder, and then from anywhere on the other side of the ladder, you can jump wherever you feel comfortable. You do not have to jump from a specific point. But from there, that trapeze will be magnetized up there. You're allowed the trapeze, swing it to this trapeze, to this bar only, to this horizontal bar, to the cloud mat. Those are the only 2 black bars in play. That bar and that bar are not in play for that obstacle. Okay?
Awesome.
Halfway points is just touching the magnetized trapeze bar.
Yep.
From there, point A to point B. You're going up the steps. From there, you're allowed the hoop. The rings will be set on the first 2 anchors. From there, you're only allowed ring objects. You're not allowed to use the anchors to progress forward. But from there, you're allowed all the anchors on the rings. You're allowed that trapeze bar. You are allowed that bar as well to get to the platform, which is point B. Halfway points on this one is that anchor. Touching it with the ring will get you halfway points. Okay. From there, second to last obstacle. Point A is the platform. Point B is the cloud mat. You are allowed that fishy. You are allowed all of it, wherever you want to grab, to get to the trampoline. From there, you're allowed all of the Holy Grail again, wherever you want to grab to get to the trampoline. But from there, you're only allowed the loop for this one, keep with the theme.
Yep.
And you are allowed the cargo net to get to point B at the cloud. Okay.
Yep.
Watch out on your swings. If they come off when you're swinging, just be aware of that. We'll try and catch it, but they do not need to stay on for it to be a clear.
Sure.
Last obstacle. Point A starts on the cloud mat. You're allowed all the corals and the footholds to get to the ring. The ring will be magnetized as well when you start there. From there, you are allowed feet on the wall too as well whenever you so like. You do not have to use the footholds, okay? So you can put your feet up against the wall at any point. But from this ring, you're gonna swing out to the last 2 corals, dismount to the cloud mat to hit your buzzer, which will stop your time. Halfway points is this ring. If you touch it in some way, you'll get your halfway points. Okay?
Awesome.
4-minute time limit. So So be aware of that. We'll see you guys in the day of. Woo!